Imagine being a child, adrift in a sea of uncertainty. Your biological mother, a teenager herself, cannot care for you. You bounce between relatives, yearning for stability and love. This was the desolate reality that greeted Kirk Franklin in Fort Worth, Texas. Yet, amidst the shadows of abandonment, a flicker of hope emerged: music and faith. Young Kirk found solace in the melodies that swirled around him. The church became his haven, its hymns offering a sense of comfort and belonging. He poured his emotions into music, his fingers dancing across the piano keys, composing melodies that mirrored his turbulent soul. It was here, within the sacred walls of the church, that he encountered another refuge: faith. In the scriptures, he found solace, strength, and the promise of a brighter future. As Kirk's musical talent blossomed, he felt a calling to spread his message beyond the church walls. But the gospel scene, steeped in tradition, wasn't readily receptive to his innovative blend of contemporary styles. Undeterred, Kirk persisted, driven by a conviction that his music could bridge the gap between generations and cultures. He infused traditional gospel with soulful R&B and hip-hop, creating a vibrant tapestry that resonated with both devout churchgoers and those seeking solace on the streets. His debut album, God's Property, became a watershed moment. The infectious melodies, infused with contemporary flavor, resonated with audiences like wildfire. The album shattered records, garnering both critical acclaim and commercial success. It wasn't just music, it was a movement, transcending generations and religious boundaries.
I think that it's very powerful to know, for people to know that, man, Jesus was about serving the least fortunate of the less fortunate. It wasn't about denominations.
Kirk Franklin had become a phenomenon, proving that faith could be expressed in diverse ways, captivating hearts and souls across the spectrum. Beyond his own chart-topping success, Kirk Franklin's impact reverberates through the music industry, leaving a lasting mark on both gospel and mainstream spheres. He paved the way for a new generation of gospel artists who weren't afraid to blend genres and innovate, pushing the boundaries of traditional sounds. Artists like Marvin Sapp, Yolanda Adams, and Mary Mary all credit Franklin's influence for opening doors for them to experiment with contemporary styles while staying true to their faith. Franklin's impact wasn't confined to gospel. Hip-hop giants like Kanye West and Chance the Rapper have openly acknowledged his influence. West even sampled Franklin's Stomp for his iconic song, Jesus Walks, introducing gospel's soulful energy to a whole new audience. This cross-pollination of genres exemplifies how Franklin's boldness not only revitalized gospel, but also sparked conversations and broadened faith's reach within pop culture. Franklin's impact extends far beyond the stage. He uses his platform to champion social justice, advocating for the marginalized and underserved. He speaks out against poverty, racism, and inequality, his voice echoing the biblical call for love and compassion.
Going down to the basement of this church and telling the janitor what just happened. And the janitor of that church said, he says, I believe God is trying to talk to you. And whatever God is trying to say to you, just say yes.
His actions reflect his belief that faith extends beyond personal salvation, demanding service and advocacy for those in need. Franklin's openness about his personal struggles stands as a beacon of strength and empathy. He hasn't shied away from sharing his experiences with grief after losing his sister Tanya, the challenges he faced in his marriage, and even his battles with anxiety and depression. In the song, My Life is in Your Hands, he lays bare his struggles with self-doubt and fear, offering a poignant look into the internal battles even successful people face. In interviews and songs like Beautiful People, Franklin speaks openly about the grief and pain he experienced after his sister's passing. His raw emotion connects with listeners who have faced similar losses, offering solace and reminding them they're not alone. During various talks and interviews, Franklin has acknowledged the difficulties he faced in his marriage and how his faith helped him navigate them. This transparency normalizes the complexities of relationships and demonstrates that even with strong faith, life's journey isn't always smooth sailing. Beyond his musical and social impact, Kirk Franklin embodies a holistic approach to living a life of faith. He prioritizes his family, fostering a nurturing environment for his wife and children. They've weathered storms together, emerging stronger through their shared values and commitment to their faith. In interviews, Franklin often speaks about the importance of family as a source of strength and inspiration, offering a glimpse into the values that anchor his personal life. Franklin actively seeks personal growth, embracing opportunities for learning and self-improvement. He doesn't shy away from acknowledging his imperfections or past mistakes, viewing them as stepping stones on his journey of becoming a better man and leader. His openness to learning extends beyond religious texts, as he actively engages with diverse perspectives and challenges himself to grow intellectually and emotionally. This commitment to self-growth inspires others to embrace lifelong learning and strive for continuous improvement. Franklin constantly inspires others, using his platform to uplift and empower.
Moses had anxiety. So, what's so bad that you've done that God can use you?
He readily mentors young artists and leaders, sharing his experiences and offering guidance. He actively participates in community initiatives, lending his voice and influence to causes he believes in. Kirk Franklin's story is a beacon of hope, illuminating the path for anyone facing adversity. He reminds us that even in the darkest moments, faith can offer solace and guide us towards a brighter future. It's not just his story, it's an invitation to join him on a journey of faith, resilience, and service. His life is a testament to the transformative power of music, the unwavering conviction of faith, and the impact of living a life dedicated to a higher purpose. This is not the end, but the beginning. Like, subscribe, and share Kirk Franklin's story. Connect with others who find inspiration in his journey, and together, let's continue to uplift and inspire each other on our paths to greatness.